Welcome to episode 12 of the Air Buddy podcast, Sweat Equity. So I'm here with Chloe Marilyn Darby and Ryan Richards from United Airlines. And I'm excited to talk about this because the United Airlines Jetty to Jetty is one of those events which is very close to a big community here. And when I hear about a company, an American company, reaching out across the world and supporting what is a very special community-led event, that makes for a pretty special company. So what inspired the connection?
Well, United Airlines was bringing people to Brisbane about 4 years ago, and this area is just stunning. So we bring athletes that like to possibly run in this marathon. What do you think, Ryan?
I think that every journey or every adventure, right, kind of starts with a step. And we could kind of maybe make an analogy that whether you're making your first step across the start line of a race or across the finish line when you've completed or stepping into an airport, right? It's a new adventure, right? And United, we sponsor races, the New York City Marathon, races in Auckland. It's all about connecting people, bringing people together. I think a great sense of community. I know I experienced it yesterday. I got out and walked about 10 miles of the race course, and as I was walking, talking to people with dogs, talking to people just out on a kind of drizzly, rainy, windy day, right? People were connected, and people were... I loved being here, right? I love the sense of community.
Certainly, sorry, you go.
And what Ryan is saying leads to our motto, which is good leads the way.
Good leads the way.
Mm-hmm.
Well, as I've done many of these podcasts and connected with lots of different people and different runners and people who, connect spiritually, physically, in all different ways to movement and running. Running certainly has a very special place in connecting people, and I think it's a beautiful thing when you combine that with such a beautiful place like Moreton Bay. And I was having a chat earlier about how special Moreton Bay is to me personally. Having my family have a little place over at Stradbroke Island. Stradbroke Island which is a part of in the Moreton Bay region. It's hard to find a more beautiful place in the world, and I think connecting people to this incredible place and then connecting to the community through working with the United Airlines Jetty to Jetty, I think that's a very special connection.
Yeah, with your recommendation, we're both looking forward to going to this beautiful island, Stradbroke.
Stradbroke Island. It's directly on the ocean. So the whales, the turtles, like all of the natural parts of the directly back onto these giant cliff faces, and then there's these beautiful coves which are just the most gorgeous beaches, swimmable beaches, and the water's always pretty warm, even in winter.
Oh.
So even right now.
Wow.
It's okay to swim.
You're going to go jump in?
Yeah, let's go.
Cliff diving?
Later this afternoon, before the marathon tomorrow. We'll be all fresh, ready
to go. Yeah. Cold plunge.
So I think in Australia, and being an Australian, our country is very, very big, but we don't have the states of America in the same sense. And so recently I did watch the Lockie Stewart's documentary where he went through all of these different states of America. And what kind of blew me away, even though I have traveled through America, was just the diversity of landscapes in America. Is that something that... do you think every American sort of has an appreciation of just how much variety there is across their country?
I am still in shock and am still excited to go to various places across the United States that I have not been to, right? You think about some of these small layovers in Montana, in Idaho,
Montana's amazing. Yeah.
It's beautiful. And
they deserve big sky country.
Yes.
Yeah.
And to your point, right, we're all about connecting people, and getting people to these different destinations across the United States and across the globe, right? I had the honor of doing the Adelaide inaugural flight, in December. I think there are a lot of similarities between the United States and Australia. You know, there are obviously differences, but some of the physical landscape and the ruggedness, right, that we have back home, I see, you know, on my trips and visits here. You know, we've been to Brisbane how many times on a layover? I've never been out here, and how stunning is this peninsula, right? Redcliffe Beach and going up through Scarborough, like, it's stunning, and it reminds me of the Pacific Northwest. It's different, right? But there's a lot of similarities there. I mean, you're a native of Australia.
Yeah, I hail from WA, Western Australia. We've got some beautiful rugged coastline, especially in the southwest and the north. But I've also travelled very far in the States. I've been to many states and lived here and there. And what you're saying is absolutely right. We have beautiful places to connect people with United Airlines taking us to lots of little spots, Montana particularly, as you mentioned, Ryan, but many, many places. Yeah, all the parks, Zion Park, Bryce Canyon, Grand Canyon, and Eugene, I bet you've enjoyed many of those places.
Yeah, what were some of your favorite
with United
places?
Airlines, yeah.
Listen, I absolutely loved New York, and it was because I think, you know, I haven't really been to a big city, you know. Sydney, is probably as big as it gets, but that was the first big city. Now, Tokyo,
City that never sleeps.
like being able to walk the streets at night and everything's alive and buzzing, you know.
And to be honest, as a woman, when I was living there and based there with United Airlines, I felt safe walking through the streets alone at night because there's so many people around.
And the New York, like, I found the American people incredibly kind and gentle people, you know, and I think that there is a bit of a stigma associated with sometimes, you know, like, well, it's more like a concern when you travel. Are these people going to be like my hometown people? But the kindness and the gentle friendliness of every person I came across in my travels across America was just profound, you know. And
isn't that the fun part of traveling, right? Which is meeting the people,
connecting,
I think,
right?
You know, and it broadens your worldview, right? You know, maybe you believe X or Y, and you talk to someone that challenges, you know, what you think about that, and brings people together, right? You know, and I think that's one of the beauties. Chloe lived abroad in Europe as well, you know, based in London.
One of my loves of travel, which United Airlines has afforded me much more than even my early travels, is meeting and learning about all the different cultures of the world. It's just, like you say, Ryan, it broadens your horizon and it connects you with so many different people. So that gives me goosebumps.
So we need to know, Eugene, what did you think of the New York style pizza? Yes or no?
Yeah, listen, I love the pizza, the deep pan one. I tried that.
Oh no, the thin, greasy one.
So I had a deep pan one in New York.
Chicago has special
funny?
pizza too.
And
Did you do the Chicago?
The Chicago,
Pizza.
I didn't. No, I ate the Chicago deep pan pizza in New York.
Oh, okay.
So I'm not sure if that's not the done thing, but
we'll forgive you.
But you had Ray's Slice, did you, in New York City?
New Orleans was where I ate the pizza.
Yeah.
So we went to the New Orleans Jazz Festival.
Oh, very good.
And I had a crawfish broil.
Yeah.
And I ate the best pizzas there.
Oh, okay.
So New Orleans food was like, I'm a real food person.
Emil is famous there, the chef. Did you go to his restaurant?
I can't remember off the top of my head, but I do remember the food being phenomenal.
Gumbo.
Oh, gumbo, yeah.
Yeah.
It was phenomenal, right? And but in all honesty, like I think that New York's food for me was different every single time I ate it.
From a kiosk?
I did actually, yeah. And the deli.
the
Oh, the
delis.
delis are
incredible.
amazing. Yeah.
Yeah.
So speaking of food, we have to ask a very
sandwich.
selfish question, right?
Go for it.
Because we have to have dinner tonight.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
So where should we go here on
In
the
this
peninsula?
little beautiful area.
What would you
Moreton
recommend?
Bay.
Or what types of food is it known for that we should try?
Moreton Bay Bugs.
Yeah.
Is that something
I would probably go to the Point Pub.
The Point Pub.
it's just down the road there. I wish I could give you more specifics, but generally speaking, these days we always just use Uber Eats to have it
I was
delivered.
going to say, you cook
So-
at home, but no, Uber
But the
Eats.
variety of food that you can get around here is incredible. But the Moreton Bay Bugs, if you haven't tried them, they're absolutely delicious. They're sort of like a lobster,
Okay.
but they're
Or smaller, isn't
only
it?
in Moreton Bay.
Yeah.
They're a bit different shaped.
Yeah. I mean,
they're
I've
known,
heard of
they're
them, but
renowned.
from WA, I haven't.
Oh my
really
God,
had them.
they're
Yeah.
incredible, right?
Yeah.
And they're always a big part of our Christmas culture as well, actually, believe it or not. Moreton Bay Bugs and prawns are the go-to family Christmas food. So
With plum pudding it for dessert.
always a plum pudding and
And custard.
with the wrapped up coins in it in alfoil.
Yeah, my
Yeah.
grandmother used to do it, and she'd keep the silver coins
Yep.
when the new money came out.
That's it. That's
20
it.
cents for a shilling or something.
Yeah,
Love that.
absolutely. I do have to ask one more question though, and I'm actually very curious about it. So we have the United Airlines Jetty to Jetty. What other events is United Airline involved with?
Oh, there's so many, Ryan, isn't there? It's hard to bring something.
Is there
to
too
the
many? Is
forefront.
there any that come to the forefront?
I mean, I think obviously the
New York one.
the New York
Actually-
one is probably
Yeah.
going to be the biggest, and
For the marathon, but there's other things as well, isn't there?
you know, from the Pride celebrations across the
Yeah,
United
yeah.
States.
That was
That's a
the
big
New
one.
Orleans one.
San
Was the one that I
Francisco.
saw.
Yeah,
Yeah, I was there. Incredible. So much fun.
Yeah.
we just
San
did a nice
Francisco's a
event
big
for the veterans. You know, as we celebrated America's 250th anniversary.
Cool. Coming from Hawaii, I've worked there with quite a few of the old veterans going back for that from Pearl Harbor. Yeah.
Well, I think having a really broad, kind, inclusive approach to, all of these incredible events that all these different people all around the world connect with, I think that's really special. And I think I would be very proud to work for United Airlines like you guys. So.
Oh, we'll have you.
Thank you very much. I think you'd have to drag me away from Leon.
Yeah,
And my computer does.
Yeah.
But you can do your computer on board with Starlink now.
Oh,
Yeah.
no way.
Yeah,
So your
yeah.
planes are Starlink connected?
They're being connected
coming.
now.
They're coming? Oh,
coming.
wow.
It's-
That has always been such a challenge for me,
Yeah.
is connecting to the internet on the plane. So that's
So now you
incredible.
can fly for 15 hours to San Francisco and get a lot of work done. Hit the ground running.
Wow.
Maybe take a break and watch one of the very many movies on flight.
Very many movies. Wow. Maybe even the Lockheed Stewart movie.
Yeah, we'd love to have that.
I'd
one
love
on.
to see that on them.
What a
Listen,
great
let's
idea.
let's hook it up.
Yeah.
I think I'll send you guys a special link to it because I'd
Looking
love for you
forward
to
to
see it.
seeing
And
the
if you
whole
like
thing.
it, well,
Yeah.
maybe we can work something out.
We'll send it to the right people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wouldn't that be exciting?
Yeah, wonderful.
All right. Well, listen, I thank you so much for taking some time to have a chat with me. I've really enjoyed it. And please, what a beautiful day, right? It's a bit windy, but enjoy
But no rain.
the time.
Beautiful sky, blue sky.
Very grateful.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Wonderful to meet you, and thank you for having us here, Eugene.
It's my pleasure.
It's an honor to be here, and good luck to all the races tomorrow. We'll be here at 5:20 in the morning. Let's get it
5
started.
a.m.
Yep.
Yeah.
As will I. Awesome. Thank you so
Thank
much, guys.
you.
Thank you.
Hopefully-